Welcome to the WTMJ Summerfest Soundcheck. I am Sandy Maxx, and this is your exclusive preview for all things fun with two very special guests. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello. Thank you for having us first
Oh,
off.
it's our pleasure.
My name is Jerrod Woods. I am the Senior Director of Marketing with Summerfest and Milwaukee World Festival.
And you are?
I'm Scott Ziel, and I'm the Vice President of Entertainment. And we always know it's close to the time of the year when we get to do the fancy interview in the fancy green room with you. So we're excited.
I was just going to say, Scott, can you explain and describe where we are?
So there's VIP, and then there's kind of super VIP, and we're in the the Kellner Green Room, which is the closest VIP space to opening up the door and seeing the amphitheater, because you're walking right into it, right near the stage, right near where it's all happening. So it's a really cool space.
And this kind of a very fun, unique, slick space is important for entertaining these types of high-profile guests, but also when any performer or manager of performers walks in here and goes, oh, we're in the right place. This is a state-of-the-art facility.
It's great to see a lot of creatives get together, a lot of networking, a lot of really cool moments happen.
And we have these three great pillars with all sorts of bands. What are the significance of this huge variety of bands that are lit on these columns?
I think Jerrod put it together. Didn't you?
That's so kind of you to think I have that ability.
I see the Everly Brothers. I see Alabama, Dolly Parton, the Steve Miller Band, the Spinners, Imagine Dragons, John Denver, Kiss, my very first concert ever. What is the significance of all of these bands on these columns?
I mean, a 56-year-old festival, there aren't many music festivals that can talk about, Johnny Cash or David Bowie or, all of these amazing entertainers over time. So it shows the incredible mix of music. It's, we're not one thing, we're something for everyone. So it's just a reminder for people when they walk in. And usually it's a conversation piece, just like it is for us right now. Certainly, we've always prided ourselves in trying to give Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Midwest artists an opportunity to get exposed to a larger audience by having them open up for big bands at Summerfest. And it's like you fast forward to like this year on the local hip hop scene, artists that end up getting spots in the amphitheater. So this year with our Lil Uzi show, 414 Big Frank, and it's like they're making so much noise locally and nationally. It's like it's a perfect opportunity for us to help support the scene. So it's discovering great music, giving it a voice, and giving people an opportunity to reach fans.
It's an economic driver, but it is this great opportunity to elevate our music scene by having our local artists open for world-renowned performers. So I really want to talk about the biggest performers that you have headlining on the American Family Insurance Amphitheater stage. So let's talk about weekend one.
Country superstar Kane Brown, he's definitely having his moment. It even goes back to the old U.S. Cellular stage before he was a YouTube star. At the time, he was making a lot of noise. He was just the sweetest, kindest Southern gentleman. Yes, sir, no, sir. Thank you, please. All of it. And watching his career progress to where he's at now, where, he's a country artist, but he's very, he collaborates a lot with, everyone from Marshmello to a lot of pop artists. And he's got a big summer single right now, and
that'll be opening night.
That's opening night.
And then the first Friday,
good old rock and roll with Mötley Crüe. Nothing better in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Those guys are going to bring the big rock show, big catalog of hits. Always do a great job.
They are a party. I saw them at AmFam Field a couple of summers ago, and they deliver what you want.
Absolutely.
That 80s big hair, big fun.
I remember on the beach in Manitowoc, we were a boombox about the size of this table, cranking out Mötley Crüe back in the day when I was in high school. SZA.
She's a big deal. She's Grammy Award winner.
In terms of R&B and hip hop, her voice, her style, everything is really connected just on so many different levels. I have friends who are the moms taking their daughters. We have basically almost every person that's between 20 and 30 on our staff has been either asking for us to try to get her or has already said, is it possible for me to take that night off to go see the show because I'd like to buy tickets?
The answer was no.
Yeah. I think she's just so well positioned and universally loved. We were very fortunate to get her for our first big Saturday night.
So then we get to weekend 2 on the American Family Insurance Amphitheater.
Illenium, another big name in the EDM world. He's from the Colorado, Denver, Boulder area. If you kind of look through his touring schedule, he's playing big stadiums on the West Coast. He's really kind of grown into his own in terms of having what I really like about him is just the eclecticism.
Well, as soon as you say EDM to me, I imagine huge lights and just a big, positive, immersive presentation. Is that what we can expect on the stage?
Absolutely. And there's live elements to what he does too. Like the music is moving, but the visuals are so strong and similar to Odessa last year, which was, if anyone saw that show, that was mind-blowing how cool it was.
Who's on the AmFam Amphitheater stage on Friday, June 28th?
Mr. Tyler Childers, incredible writer, singer, great productions, and he's somebody that it wasn't long after Summerfest last year that we signed him up and put him out on sale, and so it's going to be a big night for us.
Well, and I think the Saturday night right after that's going to be a big night too. Saturday, June 29th, another country superstar, Keith Urban.
I mean, the last time I saw Keith perform at Summerfest, I was standing out at the soundboard, and he came out with the, when you have the wireless guitar technology, and he played a song in the middle of the crowd, and the guy is just he's so on fire. I mean, how tasteful his playing and his guitar techniques are. In addition, just a big catalog of hits, really nice a good guy who connects with the audience. It's been a while, and so we're excited to bring him back.
And then how about weekend 3, headliners on the big AmFam Amphitheater stage?
Well, we've we've made your 4th of July easy to plan. You can go do your picnics and your stuff during the afternoon and come down and see our favorite band, AJR, who are headlining the amphitheater that night.
Good. We're about time to get them on there.
Yes. We tried last year. It didn't work out for a variety of reasons, and they wanted to come back. Didn't want to disappoint their fans by, staying out of the market for too long.
And then on July 5th, I've been looking forward to this. On July 5, Maroon 5.
I didn't even think about that.
Oh,
You planned it, don't lie.
No.
the first time I saw Maroon 5 was on the amphitheater stage
Yeah.
here.
It's
So I'm ready to see them again.
I'm also very excited to see
Yay!
that show.
Have you ever seen them before?
I never have, and I won't. What is it? The This Love? I think that's the name of the album. Or no, Songs from Jane.
Yep.
That is one of my favorite all-time albums. So I am very, very excited to see that.
It was funny because when we were talking about bringing them back, I think they played a show outside of Summerfest right after the pandemic, and Sean, one of our buyers, he was like, wow, there's not many bands that have 12 songs that have over 1 billion streams on Spotify. You think that these guys have an audience? And I'm like, yeah, I don't think we have to worry about that. So yeah, they've been doing a residency in Las Vegas. They haven't been touring much. They wanted to come out and do a couple of cool festivals and pick up some dates around us. So that one kind of fell together. We had been trying for a while.
That is a band that I have had so many people that I never would have necessarily thought they would have been big fans of Maroon 5, but that are so unbelievably excited for that show. Because again, they've been like me, they've been around since, super young, or in my career, listening to music and whatever. But then at the same time, people haven't necessarily had a chance to see them because they just don't do as much touring anymore, but they're still continuing to put out hits and really massive songs. So I know for a lot of people, I think this is one that we'll see a good chunk of people come to.
And song after song after song that you'll know. Summerfest finale, Saturday night, July 6th on the AmFam Amphitheater.
It's a big hip hop show, one that you can't see anywhere else because we're the only ones who have put it together.
Aha, a unique lineup.
Yeah, no, Lil Uzi Vert is a rapper, a hip hop artist that played our festival. I don't know, 6 or 7 years ago. He headlined on at the time it was the Harley Davidson stage. Had a massive crowd. And put on an amazing show, and we've watched him to his development. Last year he was out selling out arenas, the Barclays Center in New York and around the country, and so we always looking for like the one name to start with, and then we want to create like a really unique show.
Jerrod Woods, Scott Ziel of Milwaukee World Festival and Summerfest. Thank you very much for joining me for this Summerfest Soundcheck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're excited.
Yeah.